Hello everyone, I am Homemade Monster. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be going over the rules of my new play series, which we are not currently in, just FYI. But we will be starting it here shortly. I'll probably be actually recording the next episode here later on today. I just wanted to go over things with you so you guys would have something to look forward to, I hope. But we'll go through the rules just real quick, because I already made like a 45-minute video of hey, these are the rules, and then I completely forgot to hit record. So yeah, that was professional, wasn't it? All right, so rule one, and these will all be for the shotgun hobo playthrough. Will be I can only use or excuse me, I can only craft primitive gear. So like the primitive axe, primitive club, and primitive clothes and such, or outfit. I can use other stuff, and we'll go over that a little bit later, but just so you guys are aware of what's going on. Rule 2, I cannot have a base. I thought I heard a zombie. I cannot have a base, so I will be running around and roving the whole time. I will be able to build a base when we get to the wasteland, if we make it to the wasteland. And yeah. So this is just an experimental playthrough where I'm kind of like discovering stuff right here, which is why I can jump ridiculously high. I haven't gotten all the perks yet. I'm trying to figure out things that work in the game and things that don't work in the game. So if I find anything really cool, I can let you guys know about it. And if I don't, well, then I don't. And I've just wasted a little bit of my own time. Except I'm having fun, so I guess it wouldn't really be wasting it. Anyways, on to rule 3. Oh, crap. Sorry for the delay there. There was a little bit more to rule 2. I can only build my base in a POI. So, that's clearly been abandoned and not functional anymore. So, like, half destroyed, or even just like a parking lot that just isn't in use, so to speak. I mean, nothing really is going to be in use, is it? But, yeah, so that'll be that. So, 3, I can only eat canned food and any food that I find. I'm not going to be making a bunch of stuff. And, okay, let's just take that, I guess. I hear the giggly, goofy. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that killed her. So, yeah. The one difference is, if I happen to get the stuff required and I get that far, I can make hobo stew. Now, on to 4, that's about water. So this water down here, I would be able to drink. I know I can drink it now, but, like, it's kind of like a survival playthrough. Like, this is like, you know, a hobo from, like, you know, the 40s, 50s, you know, they worked when they had a, you know, a need for something so that they could buy stuff, and I can, in fact, buy stuff. Uh-oh. Forgot I had these chairs in my inventory. Let's go ahead, don't need that, and we're good. So, yeah, we'll go with, essentially any water source I can drink from, and I will if I'm thirsty and I need to. But again, if I have purified water, oh, there's the desert. I was kind of wondering where the other biomes were, because I haven't played in this world much more than just over there. So I'm not really sure where the other biomes are. I will have biomes progression turned off, however. For this playthrough also, this isn't one of the rules or anything, but I did plan to do it as a, like a role play. So I will be the hobo. I will be Hobo Bill. And, yeah, so I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do a voice for it or not, but, I guess you guys will find out here before too long. Rule 5, I can only enter a house if I've been given a quest. Essentially, you know, I'm a hobo, I'm not a criminal. So I'm not going to break into homes, unless, you know, I was told, hey, you need to go to this house and get this supply, or there's an infestation there. Because then I'll consider it as like, okay, well, they know that no one's living in the house. Because I'm going to consider it, I'm in a world where there are other people. So, that's kind of my whole thing. I might be the only one I ever see besides, the traders, but yes, I know I could have searched that. I just didn't want to. I need to get back to my base so I can drop stuff off. I didn't think the video would go that long, and then I certainly didn't think I'd be re-recording it either, so. This is my base. I can't get into any of these doors. That's right. That's the wrong button. Or maybe that's the wrong button. I don't know. Jeez. Keep banging my head. Oh, I didn't have any meat. Well, then it's a good thing I found some. But yeah. So, I can enter businesses because I'm going to consider those like, public places, so I can enter them. There's nothing saying that I can't. Now we'll move on to 6. I can use my shotgun once I get one, obviously, and I can also use fists. I'm going to do this as a punching playthrough, or a poocherist. I don't know. I don't want to say words and make myself seem dumber than I already am. Seeming dumber. I'm not necessarily saying I am dumb. I'm not putting myself down, or at least I hope not. I can use turrets if I find any turrets to use. Whoop, forgot I put a lot of spikes around here, and I dug them in holes. Yeah, I can do that. Now, let's move on to the next one. This is 7. I can use the scavenger armor. I felt like that was the most appropriate armor of all the armor sets, and I felt like that would be a good armor set versus, me always wearing the primitive gear. Now, that being said, because it's going to be really hard to find just one set of armor, I'm going to make it so that I can buy it from the trader if I happen to have the money. So, it's already searched. So, if I have already, the money or whatever. Hello. That was not. I'm used to a spear. I've been trying to use the spear, which actually got me, actually pretty excited about, the perception tree with some of the skills they have. The spear, unfortunately, just isn't one of them. I suck at it. It's just got such a tiny hitbox, even though the hitbox is a decent distance away. I heard a zombie. Oh, there it is. Hello. Bye-bye. And you're in there. Can you tell I'm not very good with a gun? I think he's getting back up. Okay, I hear another. Oh, there he is. So, okay, I think that's all of them. Let's go back to the BD stick. So yeah, that'll be the armor. Workbenches will be turned on in this playthrough. Now, I am gonna say until we're in the wasteland, I can't make them. But if I happen to be given one as a as a reward or whatever for doing one of the missions for, if that's convenient, one of the traders, I can in fact use it. So yeah, that'll be one of the things. I am gonna say though, I'm gonna have to place it down, and once it's placed down, I'm not gonna be able to pick it back up, just because I don't want to be taking my whole thing with me. And since they will be in the, from town to town, because this is going to be a playthrough where we're moving around quite a bit, so we're not going to be in the same town, at least not for very many playthroughs, or episodes, excuse me. So, we'll boom, boom, and move around, because, we're a hobo, we're traveling. So I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way, I think. Is that the... I thought there was a... some of these parks have like little, like, leave a book, take a book, and I thought that was one of them, but I just couldn't see the rest of it behind the fence. So that's rule 8. 9, I can build a horde base, but I can only build it in the wilderness or in an empty POI, kind of like, crap, where did it go? I think it's over here. Maybe over here? So essentially one that's like abandoned. Oh, there's the thing. So like this guy right here, like no one's going to be living in that, because that's just not safe. But as, you know, somebody with limited options, oh, nice find, I'm going to be able to use such a thing. And, you know, I don't have to leave it like that. I can obviously at that point build it however I want. Alright. I don't know. You can never tell if they're just random mines or something. I don't know. One day I'm sure they're going to start adding them in. So that's number 9. Let's go to number 10. So I'm going to have the AI smell turned on, or whatever you want to call it. And it'll be so that the zombies sprint. So essentially, I'm going to have a very good reason to, if I'm going to eat, I need to do it near a water source so I can kind of like quote unquote bathe afterwards. Or I'm just going to have to deal with all the repercussions of like all the zombies coming after me and coming at me pretty quick. Just that way, it's a little bit faster playthrough. It'll be a little more enjoyable for you guys, and it'll be a little more exciting for me. Number 11, I can use, or I can drink beer, and I can use recreational medicine. That's what I'm going to call it. Because I don't really want to call it by its actual name and get, you know, like, my video demonetized. Not that my videos are monetized, because, let's face it, I don't have that many viewers yet. Yeah, so we can use those. I've never really used them, so I might forget. So if anyone wants to remind me, hey, you know, you got stuck outside during that rainstorm, and you needed to get inside, you could have used that, you know, whatever I might have had on me. Again, I just don't want to use the word, because a friend of mine, I think one of his videos got demonetized because of it. Granted, he said a little bit more than just that, but still, I just don't want to risk it. So another thing, this is kind of going to be like one of the rule sets to keep things exciting, is I have to take at least one job every day. I believe I have it set to 5, maybe 7, just to, you know, so that I can do what I want kind of and keep things exciting. But I still have to do the 10 normal quests to move on to the next stage, because again, if I haven't already said, I shouldn't say again, because I don't know if I've said it or not. I've recorded this twice. I lost my train of thought there. I am so sorry. I think I got a little flustered over the last recording, so I keep staring at my recording. Am I recording? And I am, but you know, you never know. Because I've had the recording turn off on me before too, just randomly, and I'm like, well, that's rude. So yeah, we have to do one job per day minimum. We can do as many as we want, at least. I mean, we can do as many as we want. We just might not credit for them, because I wanted to not just go there and be able to do all 10 in one day. Like if we got a bunch of buried quests or something that can be done, you know, in a pretty quick and efficient way. So rule 13, yeah, I know, 13, it's getting a little ridiculous. My wife said the same thing. So if we do receive a workbench, which I think I might have said this before from another, going on to one of the other rules, we can place it down. Like I could place it down right here, but that's where it's going to stay. We're not going to deal with it. We can buy one too if we see it, and just we're having really bad luck finding them. But usually the traders, you know, they all have them, and this is a random gen map, so it'll probably have more than one trader within close proximity to another. Yeah, we can use that, but we can't go back for them once they're placed down. Now, we can keep them in our inventory as long as we want, but you know, obviously at a certain point, you're going to have to kind of make that choice. Like, is it worth keeping, or do I really just need to get rid of it? And then the final one, which I think I actually have gone over, is once we're in the wasteland, we can build our own horde or own base, not just a horde base. So yeah, those will be the rule sets, and I said just a tree branch. Thought it was something else. But yeah, so those are the rule sets. I wanted to go over those with you before we start, so that when we start the playthrough in earnest, we don't have to keep, you know, kind of screwing around like, oh, I forgot this rule. Oh, I forgot that rule. You know, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a heads up. And I will post this before I post the other video. Whenever I post this, I'll probably post the other video like the next day, so you guys won't have to wait too long. But go ahead, if you guys have any thoughts or anything that you think I could add to this, any more rules, not that I didn't have a lot anyway, or maybe a rule that to you just seemed kind of ridiculous, just let me know, and we can go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to the playthrough. I know I am. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Alright.